make it. I can't tell if it's really putting out or not. Ain't nobody came in yet, so it might not work tonight. Oh, somebody came in. What up, Cutter? What's going on with you, my? Well, there's three that came in, so maybe it will work tonight. JJ took a few tries to get it to actually come on. I didn't think it was going to for a minute. You did a little trucking today. What a deal. Joshua, what's up, my brother? Miss McClintock, or I can't remember, and I guess I would put my glasses on where I can see and all that nonsense. Okay, Miss Clementine, howdy, howdy. Yeah, who do we have? Jim Dunn. Oh, what are you talking about, Jim Dunn? I'm supposed to be working today. It's Monday. Oh, started to call you Miss McClintock. You remember the John Wayne movie? Oh, and I don't know where in the hell that came from. So old age and old movies sneaking in the back of my head. Yeah, it was a good movie. So what kind of trucking you do, Cutter? What's the story on that truck you was looking at? You and your brother-in-law get to go look at it? I stopped with a half hour left on my 14-hour clock, about 2 hours away from my first drop. I got a little hustling to do in the morning. Ain't no hill for a climber. Ain't a step for a stepper. And all them other good sayings. Started to not come on tonight. Didn't have a whole hell of a lot to say. Why not? So I named it. Why not? Well, anybody got anything to say? Spit it out. Make conversation. Took some spring weed into the elevator. Now, what are you licensed for up there? You got farm truck license, so you should be over 100, allowed to 100,000. Damn sure over 80. I hear you, Miss McClintock. I think I'm going to rename you Miss McClintock. Oh, JJ. Thought we had you off the trucks. You think it's 105? You need to find out. That's kind of good information to have, man. Oh, I tell you what, I got nicknames for everybody I meet. If y'all watch that video that we made Friday night, me and Grandma and Nomad, now he's a big boy. I mean, he towers over me. That's what I kept calling Big Boy. And if you listen, you'll hear Grandma. He's got a name, Tony. Okay then, Tony. Rowdy little woman. Oh. Oh man. Some of my grandkids, I call them the monkey mob. Feline, what's up? Yep. I think the government screwed it all up, Jim Dunn. Venom, what's up? Blue, howdy. I remember watching that stuff in person when it was happening. Not in person as in down there, but the news feeds. And I think the government screwed that all up. Imagine that. Carlos. I had Sunday services without any blue wrenches. I seen Carlos came in the last minute, I think. I didn't think that was very good, boys and girls. We're going to have work on that. Let it lie there. Waiting for an unload appointment. The husband's in somewhere in San Francisco. That's a good place to get lost at. Mitch, what's up with my Canadian brother that won't even send me any Canadian bacon or maple syrup? I'm poking fun at you, Mitch. What did you do yesterday, Venom? What are your back roads? You do have limits on both of them. Then you got to figure out what your truck's licensed for. Yep, Canadian, eh? Oh, it was a messed up ordeal, Jim Dunn. And that's happened a few times. What was the other one? Ruby Ridge? Check out Ruby Ridge. Do a little history on that. And I can tell you now that in my opinion, which is only my opinion, both of those cases was nothing but the government flexing their muscle and trying to show us peons that they have control. They are the upper class and we are the peons. And they don't want to lose that control and they don't want we the people to forget it. That's my opinion. Of course, we know about opinions. Well, that ain't good, Venom. Well, that's where you need to have the Lord in your life and start talking to Him and having Him kick all that anger out. Anger is a bad thing. It'll burn you up. Believe me, I've had plenty of it in my life. Hanging out in the garage. I hear you, Mitch. I don't think they'd allow that to cross the border, brother. That's a fact. No, Nomad didn't get drunk. He had three of drinks. Grandma had her black cherry moonshine, and he had about three of them small glasses that was drinking out of. Hell, I had two. I think Grandma had two. He had a third one. But no, he was standing around shooting the bull. We had a good visit. That was fun times. Then we kicked back and watched TV and let everything marry up together in that pot. I sent him two big bowls out of it with him. Well, I was teasing him about it today, and he's like, that's already gone, dude. I had one bowl yesterday for lunch and one for dinner last night. That's good stuff. It's gone. Oh, tonight he was eating fish. That's what I just ate, was catfish. It ain't as good warmed over, but warmed up catfish beats the dickens out of no fish. They got an Arby's here. Let's see. Warmed up catfish, Arby's. Damn, there ain't a choice, is it? I'm taking my meds, everybody. Oh. Grandma took a little fall yesterday. Got her bruised up and messed up. Had to go see her little boyfriend, Bone Cracker. And he told her, yeah, you messed yourself up pretty good. Maybe Wednesday she's going to have to go back again. I told her, hell, go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Get it straightened out before we go on vacation. And, of course, being Grandma, she's worried about the dollar. That'll take away from vacation money. I'm like, ain't no need going on vacation if you're all aching and paining. Go in there and let that boy play with your butt and get you straightened out. Which he does. She has hip issues too. So, you know, it's a running joke between me and her. In case you ain't noticed, I poke a little fun at her. If she pokes back, well, I told her, get fixed up. We got about a month before we go on vacation. I'd rather spend the extra money now and have her feeling gooder. Hans, you got the job. Well, congratulations, brother. Congratulations. Good job, Venom. Oh, Dunk. Okay. I'm sorry. My bad, Carlos. Yes, it's an amazing story, boys and girls. For those of you that believe in the Lord, Saturday was a nasty day. Thunderstorms, raining, tornado not that far from us. It was ugly bad all day Saturday. Around 2:30. I told him, I said, well, I guess we're going to have to try this baptism thing tomorrow. And I know Morris said that. And all of a sudden the sun comes out, the clouds all disappeared, the rain stopped, the wind calmed down. It turned into a beautiful day. I mean, just like that, literally. We're sitting there in the living room. We had the curtains open on that sliding glass door where you look out back. Sun shining in and stuff. I said, young man, I think good Lord saying you need to get baptized today. So Grandma had found him a pair of my swimming trunks that fit him. So we both put on our swimming trunks and a shirt. we went down to my pond and waded out in my pond, and I baptized the young man. Right before I ducked him, I would lead him in a word of prayer. And like I said, beautiful skies. One big old drop of rain, he said, hit him right in the back of the head. He says, no more. None hit him nowhere else. Wasn't hitting nowhere else. One drop hit him on the back of the head. And he says, I think that was the good Lord baptizing me. And I said, good thought. So yes, he got baptized. I was teasing him as we walked down there, picking our way through the mud. And I said, now, I ain't never baptized nobody before, young man. He said, well, that's good. He said, I ain't never been baptized, so we're on equal grounds. So we did that deal. That's why I told you Sunday morning in the Word that it ain't about who ducks you. It ain't about who baptized you. As long as it's somebody that's trying to do the Lord's will and follow his instructions, it's all about the person being baptized and what's in their heart. They're the ones that's going through the deal. The person that's saying a prayer and helping them, they're nothing but a instrument of the Lord. But yeah, that was awesome. That was awesome. Bone broth, huh? No, I'm not on blood pressure meds. I used to be. Before I got with the Lord, here's another testimony for you. I was on a couple of different things and taking blood pressure meds twice a day. And in my evening ones, he gave me something, a good old doctor, a jarhead like myself. And he gave me something to calm me down, was his word, because I could get a little hyper. I know you don't believe that. And angry, oh, I was mad all the time. Good Lord came to my life. I lost my temper so much. Now you can still push the right button, don't get me wrong. Blood pressure dropped, the whole ordeal. So no, I'm not on blood pressure meds. Been there, done that. He took it away. Pickled fish? No, I can't say that I have, Mitch. Now I've eaten pickled eggs and pickled pig's feet, pickled quail eggs, okra, which I'm not a big fan of okra, but pickled it wasn't quite so bad. I've never had Now I've had canned fish, not pickled, but canned fish. Don't be flirting, hon. She's married. Actually, Jim Dunn, that's a good question. Actually, back in those days, we would stop and help out a brother trucker, and they would give you a phone number and a name, and you would stop down the road and make the call for them, or you'd give them a ride. And I've been known to give a driver a ride 20 miles down the road, let him make his phone calls, turn around, take him back. Dispatch didn't like it, but I told him kiss my butt. I was still a rookie back in them days. We actually used to help each other out here. We had CBs and stuff. We would talk to each other. We had a little camaraderie out here. And when you talk to old hands like myself, that's what we miss. That's the good old days of trucking, was the camaraderie, the fellowship. We used to meet at a place like right here where I'm at right now. I'm on the end of this truck stop. Before, there'd be a half a dozen chairs out here, would be sitting around. Some empty flatbed would pull up, would sit on it. Somebody'd have a barbecue or a three. Yeah, might even drink a beer. Actually, we're gonna go over to Georgia, Cutter. We're gonna go see some grandbabies. Oh, is that right, Hobbs? Okay. Well, you two get a bedroom. Don't be flirting on my channel. What up, Kit? In Collins, Missouri. I ain't sure where Collins is. That's what I thought, Carlos. That was God's will. You've been married 19 years, you just can't chase him off. Is that what it is? Got a teenager, 4 dogs, and a husband. Her hands are full. Yeah, me and Grandma, we've been going on it, I think, damn near 25 or something, over 20. That's fact, Miss Clementine. Somebody told me that about my channel here recently. Said I'd support y'all being on every night. Did I need to back off some? What do y'all think? I don't know. I'll tell y'all now, my channel still needs support. If you want to sponsor my channel, go over to the Patreon and sign up. Throw $5 a month. Let me back up here a little bit. Yeah, okay. I wanted to go drive over the road, but the old lady is not fond of that idea. Well, if she ain't backing you, brother, you need to stop up and think about your choice. A walleye he met. Well, I missed what you said earlier about the walleye there, Mitch. Oh, when you're talking about pickled fish? It ain't all bad. That's what me and Grandma had planned. Back in the early 2000s, all the kids had left home, and she came out here with me. Now, she had rode with me before. But when she'd rode with me before, I was hauling pretty much dedicated freight because I was home every weekend. And I knew all the places to stop. When she came out here full time, I started running OTR with her. And boy, did she get an education. She didn't know trucking like she thought. Mitch, Mitchell, don't give them an ultimatum like that. You tell her you're going over the road whether she likes it or not. She ain't got no choice. They always have a choice, brother. Everybody always has a choice, and you might not like the choice. I wouldn't go there. Bobby, what's up? Missed you Sunday in church, man. I need my wrenches to join in on Sunday mornings and help me. Well, thank you, both of you. No, you go by what the truck says, Mitch. That's what the truck's licensed for. 52,000 ain't much. I mean, that's what we did ours when we was hauling boats. That means that your truck, trailer, and load cannot gross more than 52,000. So if you had 106 on the day, what's that tell you? If your state charges a penny a pound, you're in trouble. You need to talk to your boss or whoever you're driving for, and I know who it is. And you need to find out what they got going on. You damn sure need to be legal. If that is the true what it's licensed for, and you get caught carrying that 100 plus, that's a lot of points on your record. You don't need to lose your license as fast as you get them. Well, just wait and go out there with him. It can be fun if y'all go out in the right mind. You'll learn stuff about each other you never knew. It's either going to draw you closer together like it did me and Grandma, or it's going to drive you apart. If you've already been together 19 years, then you stand a good chance of it pulling you together. You don't want to get your own rig. You go out there with him and you like it. The industry's turning into a team industry. And if the two of you can work it out where you become a good team, and a lot of husband and wives do, simply because you cater to each other, you might find out you like running days better or nights, and him the opposite. Or one might have to sacrifice, but a lot of team drivers are bringing down the bucks. That's what you need to consider doing. And if the two of you get going good, running good as a team, I would consider buying a truck. First, figure out where you're going to put it on at. Trucks are easy to buy. A good place to put them on is not so easy. Actually, I just talked to Paul yesterday and today, and he's had a project he's been working on that has taken up all of his time. That's now done, but I came on late. An organic hog farm. Well, Mitch, that depends upon how you're teaming. If you're a husband and wife team, yes, teams are a good thing. You're getting more miles, you can get better trips, you can get set up on dedicated stuff, and all the money is coming into one kitty. If you're teaming like Stone was, with just whatever screwball they throw in the truck, no, that ain't good. I have no desire to team with somebody the company wants to marry me up with. And that's what they call it, marrying you up, because you are basically married. Well, there you go. That would work great for you. Oh, goodness. What a fun and exciting day. 10:06. Headset's charged. Let me top off my phone. It won't take much. It's at 92%. getting everything charged up. Shame that cord don't work on me. Blew a damn tire today. That messed my schedule up a little bit. Only took 2 hours. That ain't bad for a blowout in road service. Ralph, what's up? What exactly, Mitchell? If you watch some of my videos, you'll hear me talking about that. If there's a driver shortage, it is company created. You know, the wages that we make out here, and speaking of which, I had somebody went into one of my videos, is trucking worth it anymore? And he got on there talking about 90,000 a year over the road and over 100,000 a year over the road, and I didn't buy it. Well, we exchanged a few comments there, and he cherry picked a few companies that do pay damn good. Well, we all can't drive for them companies, or else the pay would go down. And it's kind of like Walmart back in the day. You better have an exceptional good record and be ready to be on the waiting list. And I told him, I'm talking to people trying to get into trucking, and don't try to tell my subscribers that they can come into trucking and expect to make $90,000 a year. It ain't going to happen. Now, once you've got experience under your belt, if you've kept a clean record and all that, yes, you can go find one of those good companies. It's going to take a while to get into it, but you can find them. Sandra, what up? Well, there are some that are guaranteed $1,000, $1,200 a week. That's a fact. And who did your husband drive for? Not to my knowledge, Ralph. I don't know. They went under another name. I can't think of what name it was. A weird name. I'm doing pretty good, Sandra. Hey, now y'all got me wondering what his name was. I got to go look and see. Wolf Beast. WOOF. Wolf Beast. No, they don't, Mitchell. Hauling, that's hot shotting. And no, they're not. My dad did that. He was a retired truck driver, and he bought a Dodge pickup, fixed it up for hauling them RVs. And I asked him if he was making any money at it. He said no. He said, but it pays for my gas to go sightseeing. He says, all them places we drove by in the big truck, and we couldn't go see them. He says, I drive back empty and I go see them. He says it basically pays for my trip. So no, they're really not making that great of money. One of y'all put up a link to the Patreon page, please. I was asking people to go sign up on the Patreon and help support the channel. If y'all can afford $5 a piece once a month, that would help my channel a lot. And I mentioned this last week, and I seen I got 3 thumbs down on it. I'm used to getting 1. And all I can figure is must have been when I was telling people the channel needed support. But if you go to that Patreon that somebody's fixed to put a link up to, you can go over there and contribute from $1 to however much you want once a month. You can set it up where it automatically comes out. I would appreciate it. Oh, yeah, I know it, Mitch. But my main thing is trying to keep it honest on here. Where that old boy was given the illusion of 90,000 and 100,000 a year, that's not realistic. Not for a new driver coming out here or anything else. So, you got to have a goal, and then you got to work towards them. He would tell me how he'd been out here 7 years straight, never missed a day's work, and that I was behind times. That everything I'm telling y'all was true 6, 7, 8 years ago, but it ain't true now. Now, anybody gets into trucking today, within the next few months, and they hire you on at $90,000 a year, you let me know, because I'm going to go drive for that company. You know, that's what they don't understand. If all them high-dollar jobs were so available, do you think that the rest of us would be out here driving for 50, 60, 70,000 a year if we can go over to that company and make 90,000 or 100,000? I've got a good driving record. My everything's clean, you know. I could get on to damn near anyone. Might have to go get my hazmat for a few of them. But you think if I couldn't go to work for $90,000 or $100,000, I wouldn't do it? That ain't realistic. And y'all already know me well enough. I ain't going to sugarcoat it and tell you a bunch of nonsense. Thank you, Carlos and JJ. Well, that's like Stone. Stone's a good kid. And we've talked long before he got his CDL. He's been on my channel for a couple years or more now. And we have talked. And before he got into trucking, he had a plan. He had already did all kinds of research, talked to me and a few others, you know, and he has a goal. And the boys... Now, once in a while, you've heard me have to smack him around and get him back on his track. I mostly do that on his Facebook page, but he's got to go. He's got an agenda, and he's working towards it. And right now, what he's doing, he's taking the next step. You know, but he has a plan. Actually, Miss McClintock, I'm thinking about training. Here in the next few months, there might be some pretty good changes going on in my life. We'll see. And training might be it down the future. We'll see. But I'm not going to be a trainer in this truck. Done did that. Dylan, how you doing? God bless you, brother. Well, that's a good deal. I hope it's stuck with the boy. I have no desire to train in the truck. I'd have to go back OTR and all that. I actually want to end up in one of the schools, to be honest with you. My biggest problem with training in a school is these things. $18 people and 11 thumbs up. What's wrong with that? Well, you're going to have to quit the weed, brother. Myself, I think it's a bunch of bull. I think if you're on your home time and stuff, you should be allowed. Out here on the road like now, no. Going down the road, no. But if they ever get that testing refined where they can tell, like with alcohol, when you had been indulging, I'd rather somebody be smoking pot and sitting there waiting on a stoplight to turn or stop sign to turn green than some drunk that thinks he's a NASCAR guy. Oh, I can't afford to open no school. If you got the money, Mitchell would give it. Michael will give it a try. Oh, may anywhere from 2,000 to 3,000 miles a week. It's the insurance that's going to kill you. The insurance on training. Me and my son talked about it. You have to have somebody that has the degrees to be a teacher. And my son has got his master's now. We're starting on his PhD. So that he would have the degrees if I wanted to start a school. But you have to have someone qualified to teach that is part of your school. So, and I don't know if a regular teacher would work or if it has to be somebody that can set up a curriculum and all that stuff. Well, I couldn't tell you how I got on a trailer without his knowledge. We back into docks all the time and not allowed on the dock. They load stuff on there and you ain't got a clue what they're loading on. I hear you, Carlos. Well, why only the lower 48? You realize Alaska's got some of the biggest problems of any state? They keep it pretty well hidden, but drunk drivers, drugs, the whole bit. Per capita, I imagine that they are right up there with the top 5. That's true, JJ. Carlos has got a thing for them hot peppers. He is addicted. DWM. Actually, Grandma had some of that leftover catfish, and she made her taco salad yesterday, or fish tacos yesterday. I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, me, oh my. Yeah, we had brought some coleslaw that we forgot to make Saturday night when we had that fish dinner. I'd cooked him up some alligator and some catfish, and potato steaks, and hush puppies. And we plumb forgot about the coleslaw until we was done eating. So Grandma whooped that up, put it on some flatbread, warmed her fish up, put it on there. She said it was good. Plum Owl, what's up? Yeah, alligator. Alligator's good. It's a little pricey. But yeah, no man got to go down fish the pond a little bit in between rain squalls. Said he caught I call them perch. He called it something else. But yeah, I didn't even know I had any in there. Boy, they're coming in now. No, it don't taste like chicken. Everybody hollers that about any new meat. Now, monkey meat tastes like chicken. Oh, JJ, I tell you what, I don't think there's any food that you like. I can't think of a single damn thing we talked about on here that you said, ooh, I like that. I'll call you out on it, buddy boy. Oh, hell no on what, Carlos? You know those saying, when in France. Monkey wasn't bad at all. They used to crack me up. We'd go out, bunch of jarheads, young kids. We'd get drunk, believe it or not. We'd be heading back to base, and they got little hibachi things going everywhere. They'd try to tell you it was chicken. You get a new guy, get him a piece of that chicken, and they'd be chowing down on it. When they get done, that's where you ask them, you ever see a chicken leg made like that? What do you mean? That was monkey. Then all of a sudden they want to get sick and stuff. Now they loved it, eating it. And I've seen the same reaction with goat and deer and everything else. Well, another one of my pet peeves is, do you like deer meat or whatever? Oh no, I can't stand that. Have you ever ate it? No. Then how the hell do you know if you like it or not? How about trying it first? Yeah, I've done that with some of the grandkids, and then whenever it gets cooked, I tell them, you don't need none of this. Why? You already made up your mind you don't like it, so why waste a piece on you? Hell, I like it. I'll eat yours. That gets them. I'll try most anything that won't eat me first. That's like when we go to Georgia, Little Joe's wife, Crystal, is Filipino. And I just talked to them on the phone today and told her, honey, I would love to try some of your cooking. You just got to go easy on the sodium, on the salt. I quit doing salt 40 years ago. And a lot of the Asian foods is real heavy in salt. So we talked about that a little bit today, and she's going to try to figure out how to cook me and Grandma some authentic Filipino foods without all the salt. I look forward to that. I hear you, JJ. Carlos is wussing out on us. I hear you, Miss McClintock. Everything y'all have stated, stuff I eat. I don't do jerky so much anymore. I ain't got no teeth. I just cooked some bison up the other night. I put it in that dirty rice I made. Well, folks, I'm about to get off here and go to bed. We've been on pretty much an hour. I'll give you all a minute to say goodbye to each other and all that good stuff. Now, once again, I want to encourage everybody to go to the Patreon page and sign up and please support the channel. Now, I don't care how many gets their feelings hurt by me asking for support. I don't really care. I want the support. All right, Cutter, take it easy, buddy. You never did tell me if you went and checked out that truck. All right, Ralph, take it easy, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. All right, not yet. I see it. Good night, JJ. All right, Miss McClintock. Enjoyed talking to you, darling. Peace out. Remember, peace up, laying it down. All right, Plum Al. All right, folks, I'm up here. Y'all have a good evening. Remember, God loves you. So do I. Good night now.